because Bruno Mars is brand new on KDWB. We seem to like it. I like the fact it's getting kind of a live band kind of a feel.
Yeah.
You would feel like he'd be playing this in a club, you know what I mean, or at a wedding or something like that.
Bruno Mars does that a lot too, which I love live music. Like I love going to see concerts. I know that sounds cliche, like, oh, of course the radio guy. But Bruno just has that old school vibe that people don't do anymore.
No, it's very true. There's nobody else like Bruno Mars.
Woo!
On KDWB. It is Friday. We got wild tickets coming up in a little bit. Somebody was just texting a minute ago and they were saying, who do you like working with on the show? I love everybody on the show. I love everybody on the show. They're like, Bailey, for example. I mean, Bailey is like, she's so funny and she's quick and she's great at making conversation and she's always got something to say and she's such a good listener. I just really enjoy working with Bailey. I will say though, that there's an odor, kind of like a urine odor, but not human urine, but more like cat pee.
Oh.
So when I'm around Bailey, I got to put Vicks Vapor Rub under my nostrils so I don't smell her. But sometimes it's like really bad, you guys.
Yeah.
But I'll also say the yellowing teeth is kind of off-putting.
Yeah, turn off.
I mean, it kind of looks like she's got a mouthful of lemon Starburst, but no, you guys, those are her teeth.
No, they're real. What?
But other than that, I mean, she's great.
Phenomenal coworker.
No, Bailey is, honestly, I think Bailey is so, so great. And I feel like I can equate Bailey and Dave in the same category. You guys are both wonderful people. You both make me laugh so, so much. Like, especially Dave, though. Dave is hilarious. I will say, he talks about how he always picks up those little like dental floss picks in the garage, the parking garage.
Yeah.
The thing he leaves out about it though is that he uses them himself. Like we hear him talking about how he flosses every day. Yeah, because he uses the used dental floss picks. It's gross. And I also will say, congratulations on getting that new house, Dave. That's fantastic. I love that. However, did you forget what a shower is? Because you come in smelling like sweat and BO every single day. And it's like, God, what died in the studio? Oh, it's Dave. Because he seems to have forgotten what a shower is after moving boxes all day. But other than that, like Dave, fantastic.
You're so right, Jenny. So true. And Jenny, I love that you're always like on it. You and Dave have a great relationship and you're just great at your job. Jenny, I mean, employee of the month, am I right?
Yeah, for
She's
sure.
so cool.
Yeah.
I will say, Jenny does get a little too competitive. I mean, like we were at a dodgeball tournament, chilling in line to get a hot dog, and she pulled a ball out of her pocket, said catch, and then threw it at a baby's head. And it was a bowling ball. So not only was I confused, I was confused where she hit the ball first off, but at a baby, Jenny?
Wow.
We also weren't even in the dodgeball tournament. We were going to support a friend, but she just always has to win. But other than that, Jenny's great. I mean, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Great coworker, 10 years here.
She's
great
probably like my favorite coworker, Jenny is. But like if I had to rank, I would also say like Vaughn is definitely really high up there for like my favorite coworker because he's just like always has something to say. He's like back, forth. We have a great time. I will say Vaughn is a little like immature. Like every time I ask him if he wants to go get lunch somewhere, he suggests McDonald's chicken nuggets. And I'm like, Vaughn, no, like let's get Ethiopian. And then he throws a little tantrum. He pulls my hair and kicks his little leggies until I finally give in. And then he demands the girl's toy and the boy's toy. And then without fail, he tells me he makes a dookie in his diaper and then he needs a change.
Oh boy.
So like, but he does get his chicken nuggets, and honestly, so cute. So I just love Vaughn. I love Vaughn. He's just so great.
Just love that all love each other. That is so cool to hear about.
Cute. I love it.
We are going to come back with Minnesota Wild tickets. We'll play a little match game coming up in a second. You want to be on the radio, play match game? It's kind of a fun game. Here's the way it works. You got to be a little bit creative. So if you're like, it's not my style and I don't want to do it. This is the way it works. You got to fill in the blank and match as many people on the show. For example, book blank. Okay, I wrote down a word, and then I want to hear what you guys don't know what word I wrote down.
Correct.
Book blank. Bailey, what did you write down?
Store.
I said worm. Jenny said?
I said store.
Okay, and Vaughn said?
I said mark.
Okay, bookmark.
Ooh.
Okay, no matches on that one. Let's try this one. Jenny has a great big blank. Now, you got to be a little funny, a little creative, but we're never dirty. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So, yeah, not dirty. Don't be dirty. I said Jenny has a great big heart. Jenny said?
Thanks. Head of hair.
Head of hair.
I said booty.
Okay.
I said badonkadonk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no matches on that one. But if you match us, you will get tickets for the Minnesota Wild January 12th. That's Monday night. You'll have a reason to look forward to Monday. Go out to the G-Spot, see them take on the New Jersey Devils. Let's get you Wild tickets right now. Call if you want to play the match game, 651-989-KDWB. Happy 10th birthday to Delaney Sky. Mama loves you so much.
101.3. 101.3.
KDWB. Our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Awards are coming to Fox.
Live from Los Angeles, Thursday, March 26th.
What's up, music fans? We'll honor the biggest stars from all genres of music that you loved listening to all year long on your favorite iHeartRadio station and the iHeartRadio app.
We are here to present the iHeartRadio Music Awards.
Nominees include
Hi, I'm Taylor Swift.
It's Somber.
It's Thursday.
Hey, it's Morgan Wallen.
This is Jacob Noel from Sublime.
It's your girl Cardi B.
I'm Benson Boone.
What's up? It's Doechii. Hey, it's Ella Langley.
This is Kendrick Lamar.
This is Sabrina Carpenter.
Bad Bunny, baby.
Hey, it's Big Extra Plug. Hey, it's Brad from Cage the Elephant.
I'm Alex Warren. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, iHeart. Love you guys.
And this year, you helped decide winners in 11 fan-voted categories.
Thank you to the beautiful, amazing fans who have helped get this song to where it is.
See all the nominees and get your votes in now at iHeartRadio.com/awards.
iHeartRadio. From the Arthur's Jewelers Weather Center, the best diamonds in the state.
Not warm temperatures, but definitely not frigid temperatures this weekend. It's going to be partly sunny with a high of 33 today. Tomorrow, cloudy and 26, and then Sunday, partly sunny and 25.
This report is sponsored by Gunderson Jewelers in Wayzata. Express your love this holiday season with a diamond ring so beautiful it will match the twinkle in her eye. Nothing says it more than OMG. Oh my Gundersons. Visit their store in downtown Wayzata or log on to Gundersons.com.
Are you thinking about buying and selling a home in 2026? Then you need to contact my friends at the Leo Agency. For a limited time, they're offering their list for free guarantee, where you pay 0 listing commission when you buy and sell with the Leo Agency in 2026. Full service local realtors who handle everything, and you literally save thousands in commission fees. This offer ends January 31st, so don't delay. Call Ben at 952-952-HOME or visit chooseleo.com today. That's chooseleo.com.
Hey, it's Fallon. Be honest. Do you still have old phones, laptops, or hard drives sitting in a drawer somewhere? Most people don't realize this, but that's one of the biggest ways personal and business data gets stolen. Don't let old electronics turn into a data breach. Electronics Recycling of Minnesota offers free, secure electronics recycling with complete data destruction. And if you're a business, you'll receive certified documentation for compliance and records. Clear it out. Protect your data. eCyclemn.com. eCyclemn.com.
Tanya, we have jobs that require to have a lot of pep in our step when we're on the mic, but let's be real, some days the pep ain't pepping, right?
I mean, 1,000,000,000%, Disney. But do you know about Red Bull Zero? Have you tried it yet?
Yes, I have. It's exactly what I've been looking for. I love my snacks, so I was looking for an option without sugar, and Red Bull Zero has the same energy blend as Red Bull, but bye-bye sugar.
Yeah, they use monk fruit extract instead, and it's just as delicious. The secret's out. Whenever we're doing a podcast or show, I keep a Red Bull Zero at hand.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right.
Y'all gotta try that Febreze car.
Just right, just right, just right. Yeah. La 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 la. Picked up the 40 days of consistency. All over Febreze car clips right on your vent. My car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face. When it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah. Breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
The Twin Cities Auto Show is back, January 3rd through 11th at the Minneapolis Convention Center. Take on the thrills of Camp Jeep, experience the style of Luxury Lane, and explore the overland adventure built for explorers with rugged rigs, camper builds, rooftop tents, and everything you need to
I'll be back, kids. Still pandas. Oh, boy, do I gotta go. Open the door here. Oh, pull down my pants. Oh. here. Busy right now. Oh. Barney! Barney! Come out, Barney! Will you just wait a minute? Oh, that was stupendous. Oops, here comes another one. Wait, my little dinosaur butt there. Coming! Here it comes, kids!
We have no accidents at this time. We have delays 94 westbound from Highway 52 to 35E. Highway 5 with the stall eastbound at 494 on the right shoulder. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Discover. Guess what? Discover's accepted at 99% of places to take credit cards nationwide. You heard right, 99%. If you don't think so, maybe it's time to face facts. You're stuck in the past. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report, learn more at discover.com/credit card.
If your New Year's resolution includes getting into shape, make step one downloading the free iHeartRadio app. Whether your goal is balancing mind and body or ramping up the intensity to beast mode, we've got the music to get you moving and keep you motivated. Check out commercial-free Cardio Mix. You can see, baby, I know that means so. Just put your headphones on and let the iHeartRadio app help you reach your goals for 2026.
He's got to get his hats customized to fit his big head. It's Vaughn on the Dave Ryan in the Morning Show on KDWB.
Yeah, good. Giggity goo.
What?
Giggity.
Yeah.
That's going to be my buzzword of 2026. Giggity.
Spell it.
Giggitty.
Giggity.
You guys don't watch Family Guy?
I do. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I don't.
I know it, but that's like that one guy, right?
I was just encouraging you.
Yeah.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Okay. Calvin's birthday today. He's 13 years old. He's a big fan of the Dave Ryan Show. Been listening his whole life.
Wow.
So happy birthday. Finally a teenager. That is pretty cool. Also, somebody's texted in and said, I just wanted to write in and say the whole G-Spot thing, where Grand Casino Arena, we call it the G-Spot because it's shorter and it's funny.
Yeah.
So this text says the whole G-Spot thing is being used by me with others, and everybody thinks that I made it up, and they laugh so hard. Thanks for the joke, Dave. And this week, my gynecologist laughed the hardest, as well as the dermatologist. Dave is setting trends over here.
Hey-o.
Well, we are the original influencers.
There's also shout out to Bruce in New Richmond. It's his birthday today, too. Happy birthday, Bruce.
I don't think
Happy
he
birthday,
asked for
Bruce.
that.
He did ask for that.
Nobody needs that. Happy birthday, Bruce. Oh, wait, hold on.
Hello?
Oh, I think I just hung up on somebody.
Oh.
Okay. I think I have people on the phone to play match game. Let's see if we do for wild tickets. Amy, are you there?
I'm here.
Amy's there. Is the other caller there? Are you there too?
Allie?
Allie, yes.
Oh, you caught her. You
Allie
caught
and
her.
Allie and Amy. Okay, we're going to play the match game right now. This is the way the game works. We're going to do a warm-up round here before we get started. You have to match the panel of myself, Dave, Jenny, Bailey, and Vaughn. The more matches you get, the more points you get, and the better chance you have to win the tickets. Okay, here we go. Sun blank. Okay, sun blank. Everybody write down an answer. S-U-N, sun blank. and we'll just see how we do to make sure you understand how the game is played. Everybody got an answer?
Yes.
Amy, what's your answer?
Sunshine.
I said shine.
Ooh, sunshine. Okay.
Haley?
I said sun country.
I said sunburn.
Okay, Vaughn.
I put sunshine.
Okay.
Ooh,
what did you say, Allie?
I said sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Oh,
Okay.
well.
But see, it works. You
Yeah.
know what? As long as it makes sense. Okay. Now, remember, this is a semi-family show, so don't get too naughty on this. Are you ready? Here we go. I will give you the question, and then we're going to go with Allie first. Allie, don't say your answer until we ask for it. Here we go. Jenny's going to host an adult game show on TV. It's not called Press Your Luck. It's called Press Your Blank. Think about it for a second, Allie. Okay.
Got it?
I love it.
Okay, everybody got an answer?
Yep, sure.
Okay. Jenny's going to host an adult game show on TV. It's not called Press Your Luck. It's called Press Your Blank. What did you say, Allie?
G-spot.
G-spot.
Oh, dang, Allie.
Okay. Didn't expect that.
Nope.
I said boobies on the glass. Jenny, what did you say?
I said just butt.
Okay, butt,
I said buttons.
buttons, and
I said pelvis.
pelvis. Okay.
Press your pelvis.
No match on that one. That's okay. You got plenty more chances. Here we go.
Really?
Mine's
was
the only
great.
one that makes sense.
It
does,
Press your
yeah.
buttons.
Okay. Next one. Here we go. This is for Amy. I'm not saying Travis Kelce is a doughhead. I'm only saying that I saw Taylor trying to blank his face. Think about it for a second, Amy. I'm not saying Travis Kelce is a doughhead. I'm only saying that I saw Taylor trying to blank his face. Let me know, panel, when you have your answers locked in.
I am
Locked
ready.
in.
Okay. I got to lock mine in. Okay. Vaughn, you ready?
Yeah, I'm
here we go.
panicking, though.
All right, Amy, blank his face. What'd you come up with?
Kiss.
What?
Kiss.
Kiss his face. Bailey, did you say kiss?
I said need because it's dough.
Sure.
I said smooch, so I feel like that counts.
That does count. There's a
Okay.
match. Somebody write down for a match
Yep.
for Amy. I said butter his face. Okay.
Oh.
I said
And
smush.
smush his face. Okay. So we have one. Okay. Next one goes back to Allie. Allie, here's your question. Bailey's new boyfriend worked at a candy factory, but he got fired. They caught him in the back room covering his blanks in chocolate. Think about it for a second. This one goes to Allie. Allie, this is you, right?
Yeah.
Allie's turn.
It's Allie's
Okay.
turn.
Yep.
Bailey's new boyfriend worked at a candy factory, but he got fired. They caught him in the back room covering his blanks in chocolate. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you got, Allie?
Feet.
Feet in
Feet.
chocolate.
Ooh, I'm
Vaughn,
glad
did you
kept
say
it clean.
feet?
I put gonads.
Gonads. I also said nuts. Okay.
Yes.
I said cheeks.
Cheeks.
Yeah.
And I said bizzles.
Okay.
My God.
Those three count. Me, Dave, and Jenny. Right?
But we did not match Allie.
Yeah,
No.
she
Okay,
did it.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go. That
Okay.
sinister laugh.
Here we go. Amy, what's score? Allie's got 1 point.
Amy has one.
Amy has
That's
1
it.
point.
Amy
Okay,
has
here we
one.
go. Next one, Amy, here you go. Vaughn is always saying justice for Vaughn, but last night he got in bed with Alyssa and said blank for Vaughn.
This is a semi-family show. Just put that out there.
This is you, Amy. Think of an answer. Okay. Okay, hold on.
Can't.
Vaughn is always saying justice for Vaughn, but last night he got in bed with Alyssa and said blank for Vaughn.
I don't even know.
Okay, let me know when you have an answer locked in.
Sure.
Vaughn is still writing.
I have one, but it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah. I'm trying to be
I got
family.
my kids in the car too, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Kids are in the car.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Amy.
Okay, Amy, I need an answer.
I say, can I repeat justice?
I wrote justice.
You can say justice, sure.
That's fair.
Did you say justice?
I
Vaughn?
definitely wrote justice.
Amy's got another point there. I said lovin' for Vaughn.
And I said pleasure.
Pleasure.
I
and
said booty.
booty.
Booty
Okay.
for Vaughn.
Booty for Vaughn.
Well, it looks like Amy is the clear winner on this
Yeah.
one. Allie, it was fun to talk to you. Have a great weekend, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, she's mad. Okay.
Sorry,
We still
Allie.
love you, Allie. Bye. Okay.
She was like,
okay.
justice for
Wow,
Allie.
Yep.
Justice for Allie.
She's going to Cool 108, never to return. That's the way it is. Okay. Hey, you're a winner. Amy, have fun at the Wild game. Yay! Good job. a semi-family version of semi-family friendly version of the match game on KDWB. We'll have more wild tickets a little bit later on. Right now, it's Friday. So we do this every Friday. Vaughn usually stirs the pot and gets people riled up. But this time, it's Vaughn's Feel Good Friday.
You ever have a stuffed animal or some type of toy action figure that means everything to you when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Well, we all do. Mine was a Sporticus from Lazy Town. Love that character. But imagine you lost it one day. There's officials at an airport that are turning to social media because somebody lost a very special teddy bear. And it looks like a custom created one from Build-A-Bear, but it was dropped off at the airport's Lost and Found last week, and nobody has come to claim it.
Aw, poor bear.
So they posted it on Facebook and said, it says, can you help me find my owner? And they're hoping the bear might be registered because through Build-A-Bear, there's like QR codes or whatever, so you can find the owner. Nobody's found the owner yet, but I just love the fact that the airport cares enough to do this. Because you know how many things people probably leave on planes or in airports?
Mm-hmm. So much stuff.
So I'm sure that, the airport knew that this particular thing was important to somebody. And man, if I did lose my Sporticus action figure. It was cool. You press the button in the middle and it says little action phrases and the arms and the legs move the same way Sporticus did on the show. But go look at the airport picture so that way if you know somebody who owns this teddy bear, get it back to its rightful owner.
I was hoping that it would end with Anne. Little Gretchen from Sioux Falls is 8 years old and found no happy ending yet.
We'll be there next week. Be here next week for the update.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I just love that the airport went and did this. Because like I said, most people, things go in the lost and found and then the abyss forever.
Right, and they just toss them away.
Mm-hmm.
We had somebody on the show years ago who found a couple of little plastic horses in the parking lot of P.F. Chang or something like that. And they called in and they said, I found these little plastic horses. I'm just picturing a little girl or a little boy getting out of the car with mom and dad, and they're in a tussle to put her coat on, and she dropped her little plastic horses, and she probably misses them.
Yeah.
Sure enough, somebody called in and said, those are our plastic horses. And we got them back together. And she said, they're my little girl's plastic horses. And she named them on the show. And I was like, that's a great story.
It's like misconnections on Craigslist, except you're like, hey, does this belong to anyone?
Exactly
if
right.
only Carson's blankie had been so lucky.
Oh, my God. Carson had a blankie that he got when he was a newborn infant. It was a blue blankie with little satin lining, and he loved it. He carried it. I can tell it now. He carried it everywhere. Boy Scout camp, vacations, college. He kept it under his pillow in college.
Yeah.
When he was on tour in China with Lauv, he lost it.
Mm-hmm.
And never to be seen again. We tried to call the Chinese hotel, and the language barrier was not helping.
Yeah.
So it is gone.
Oh, and if only the
he had
airport staff was just like the Chinese hotel staff, he'd have that blankie by now. Dang it.
All right, let's do the dirt before we get into No Phone Screener Friday.
The Dave Ryan Show, 101.3 KDWB.
So here's a real hot take from Jennifer Lawrence. Every dog on earth should be gone. She came to this conclusion after becoming a mom, and I think she's kind of tongue-in-cheek here. She said, it's almost like I don't recognize dogs right now. I see them as a real threat. One of them bit my son, and that made me want to obliterate every dog. I'm just like, I'm going to take out you and your family, you and your friends. I'm going to go to China and take care of your friends over there. Anyone who looks like you is dead. Jennifer has no problem with cats, though. She says they're so misunderstood. They're a-holes, and people who don't like that about cats aren't getting that is what is so funny. I think she's trying to be funny, but that one fell a little bit flat to me.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if I said, every baker, I got ripped off by a baker, so I'm going to hate every baker from now on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shut up. Shut your pie hole.
Shut your pie hole,
We love
Jennifer.
dogs. Okay.
I know what I'm going to be doing tonight because I plan on staying in, as I always do on Friday nights, and streaming Netflix's rom-com People We Meet on Vacation. It's based on the Emily Henry novel, which I've read. I think Bailey read and you didn't really like it.
I didn't.
It's very corny. It's very predictable. And at the same time, it's unrealistic, but they're saying it's similar to When Harry Met Sally, but renamed it as a slow burn rom-com of When Stuffy Met Silly. Rotten Tomatoes, however, did rank it 88% fresh. So
yeah, I'll probably still watch it, even though I didn't care for the book, because I love a rom-com, and I'm probably, I think the thing with romance books for me, and Emily Henry's a really popular romance book, novelist. Yep. But I think with those, it's because it's from the first person point of view. And when you're watching a movie, you don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Which I think I would prefer.
Yeah.
Also this weekend on Sunday, CBS is the new home for the Golden Globes, which will be hosted by Nikki Glaser. I wonder how dirty it'll be since she's like a super dirty stand-up comic. But it's the Golden Globes, which I feel like is a little bit more family friendly.
Yeah, but she hosted last year. And
did she?
She pushed the limits.
Ooh. And George Clooney will be there, Jennifer Garner, Kevin Hart, Miley Cyrus, Snoop Dogg. And then, of course, the boys that we've been talking about all the time, the heated rivalry boys, Hudson Williams and Connor Story will be presenters on the Golden Globes.
I was looking forward to Olivia Rodrigo's 5-year anniversary of driver's license yesterday. I thought she was going to announce, because she said there was something big, a new album. She didn't. She just said like a big thank you for all the support. But we do have new music from the Kid Laroi. This is a little clip called Rather Be. That's also new music from Bruno Mars. We did it at 7 o'clock. Gonna do it again at 9. But if you missed it, here's a little clip. It's called I Just Might. And there's a rumor that Bruno Mars is in talks to perform at the Grammys February 8th, which would be really exciting.
Okay, very cool. By the way, NFL football is on this weekend. I live for NFL playoffs. It's my favorite time. Well, it's right up there with Christmas and summer. I love NFL playoffs.
Christmas
and summer. So tomorrow, I think 3:30 local time, Rams at Panthers. And then also tomorrow night, the Packers will lose to the Chicago Bears.
Dare you?
Tomorrow at 7 o'clock. It's going to be on, I think it's on Fox tomorrow night.
It's on Amazon Prime too.
Okay, it might only be on Prime now that I mentioned it.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's Amazon Prime and then NFL Plus too.
How much do you think the Packers are going to lose to the Bears by? I'm going to say 47-3. Bailey, 47-3. What do you think? Jenny, be quiet. The adults are talking.
I'm going to say 21-7.
Okay, not a bad choice. Vaughn?
14-9.
14-9.
9? Is that normal?
It's possible. Yeah, they can get 3 field goals because the Packers will never get into the Bears' end zone.
Look at me.
The way I see it. Yeah. Bailey or Jenny?
I'm going to say that they're going to win. I think they're going to go all the way this year. They're going to go to the Super Bowl. Jordan Love's going to get his first Super Bowl. They've been resting all their good players. That's why the Vikings beat them last week. That's the only reason the Vikings had any sort of chance. And go, Pack, go. Woo! That's all I have.
That's all you have.
Games on Sunday, Bills at Jaguars, and also 49ers at Eagles, and then also Chargers at Patriots on Sunday. There's a Monday night wild card game that is Texans at the Steelers, and that is Monday at 7:15.
Cardi B is running up quite the budget for her Little Miss Drama tour. I guess she's been doing rehearsals in LA this week, and she whined, of course, on Instagram about the workload, the choreography, and missing home. And she did confess that she's over a couple $1 million on my budget for this tour. And so she said that she might be dipping into her own pockets if investors don't come through. She promised the Barty gang that there's money worth, but I ain't no damn Beyonce. But I will give you it all. So she's trying her best, but apparently she is overspending.
Okay.
You got 4 kids to take care of. So I get it.
True.
Wow.
That's true. Britney Spears says she's never going to perform again in the USA. She posted this on Instagram yesterday. Didn't really go much in detail, but apparently has a dream to perform at the Copacabana beach in Brazil. But other than that, she says no more performing in the U.S. Granted, when was the last time Britney Spears performed here in the first place? Not sure. Can't remember.
I saw her at the iHeartRadio Music Festival 6 to 7-ish years ago. And we had such amazing seats, and she danced right up by our platform. She did not look good. She looked dead in the face, honestly. And completely lip syncing. I mean, from that up close, you could tell she was lip syncing.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for her. Her skin was broken out. She didn't look healthy.
Oh, buddy.
And it was like, maybe she's, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if she's healthy enough to perform now, but that's what I saw.
This isn't a dirt story, but I really like this. So there is a video going viral of a woman who found a 1997 grocery receipt, and she found it tucked away in a book, and she sees the price difference in groceries from back then till now.
The total, $155 for all of this. Little Debbie's brownies were $1.09. A big yogurt thing was 50 cents. All vegetables were 25 cents. Oh my gosh. Little Gerber baby foods, 55 cents. Wow. Big Baird's large white loaf, like of bread, $1.26. A Diet Coke 20-ounce liter, I guess, would be like 75 cents.
And what year was this? Does it even say?
97.
All vegetables were like 50-something cents. Oh my goodness.
75 cents for a liter of Diet Coke.
And $1 something for a loaf of bread.
Right. When it's like $2.50 for a little like bottle.
But let me ask you, Dave, because I guess you were the only one buying groceries in 1997.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Haley and Jenny were still younger. Was that expensive for back then too?
It was. People always complained about that. I mean, nobody has ever said, you know what, the price of gas is super reasonable.
Yeah.
But when you think about the price of gas back in, let's say, 1980, the price of gas was probably about $1-ish a gallon. It is absolutely like done better than inflation, because something that was $1, let's say a gallon of milk was $1 back in 1980, and it's like 4 times more expensive now. Gas is underpaced inflation hugely, bigly, because if it kept up with inflation, gas should be like $9 a gallon.
Right.
And I don't have the exact statistics, but whoever's in charge of keeping the gas prices under control, they've done a pretty decent job.
Oh, good.
Yeah, super bigly. It should have gone up bigly.
Super bigly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right after giggity.
Yeah.
Giggity, super
Giggity
bigly.
goo. All right, let's do this. It is time for our favorite bit of the week. No Phone Screener Friday on KDWB. I'm going to push the button, see if I can get things started here. But so far, no luck. There we go. I got it. Okay. Let's get started on No Phone Screener Friday on KDWB. We love this bit. We discovered this a couple of years ago. We said, hey, let's just let you call in and say or talk or ask anything you want. If you have an opinion, if you want to ask us a question, make a statement, there's really no rules on No Phone Screener Friday. There's a couple of little just regulations, I would say.
Yeah.
No swearing, okay? No politicking, okay? No plugging the events or your business or your Instagram, okay? And no shout-outs. Other than that, I would say probably have a plan helps you a little bit. So when you get on the radio, the first thing you're going to be like, huh? What? So you call 651-989-KDWB. And let it ring until we pick it up, because we don't pick it up and we don't screen it, which is a really bad idea.
And does something happen if somebody breaks any of those said rules, David?
Oh, yes. Well, there are the rules. And if you break any of those rules, you will hear this sound. And the call will immediately end. You all ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's find out what's going on. KDWB. And we welcome first-time callers, by the way, 651-989-KDWB. You're up first. Hi, what's your name?
Hey, Dave. I'm Aaron from Woodbury.
Hey, Aaron from Woodbury. What's up?
What's popping?
Not much. Dave, where's the first place you took your wife for a date?
It was called David's San Francisco. It was a fancy upscale seafood place in Columbus. I think it might have been New Year's Eve. I'm not sure. She was underage, but they served her anyway. And then we went back to her apartment, and she promptly fell asleep on the couch. So it was great. Thank you, Aaron. And the rest is history.
And the rest is
All right.
history.
Hyper-specific
And
question.
now we're married.
KDWB, No Phone Screener Friday. What's your name?
Hi, Katie.
Katie,
Hi, Katie.
What's up?
I just have a random question. I was so confused the other day when you guys were doing this throwback, because I feel like you usually do 5, 10, and 15 years, but this time did you go 15, 10, 5 years?
No, we did.
Oh, we did 5,
We
10,
did
15.
10, 15, 20 years. That's what we always do.
Yeah.
20 years? But, like, were you playing... I felt like you were playing the most recent year
First.
rather than the oldest year.
Yeah, we did
That
most
is-
recent first, so 10.
So 2016, then we
Yeah.
went back to 2011, and then 2006. We always do it the 10
Backwards.
years, 15 years, 20 years.
Are we being audited?
Okay. I was just so confused. I'm like, why are they playing a 2016 song when 2006 is the oldest?
No, because the last song we played was Grills.
Let me
Yeah.
see
I'm
you.
I think
glad
she's just
I'm-
confused of the order that we
Yeah.
normally do it.
Yeah.
And we've always done it 10, 15, 20. I think she thinks we did 20, 15, 10.
Who
Usually.
put you up to this? Was
Right.
it Rich?
Yeah,
Right.
who put you up to this?
All right, it's No Phone Screener Friday. You're up next. What's your name?
Good morning, everybody. First off, and Happy New Year. My name is Francisco. This question is for Vaughn.
What up, man?
Vaughn, with how close you live to the grocery store, are you one of those people that take your car to get your groceries because you don't want to walk?
Well, it depends on what day I go to the grocery store. I mean, then I guess the weather outside. I don't know.
You do. Tell me the last time you walked across the street to that grocery store, because I know what he's talking about.
Well, he can't carry a bunch of groceries back in his arms.
But if you just need one, also, like a couple ingredients, do you walk over?
By answering this question incriminates exactly where I live also as well.
And we're doxing.
So, yeah,
that's why I didn't say any names, and I just said grocery store.
True, that's true, Vaughn. It could be any grocery store.
Who put you up to this? Am I being audited
rich?
now? Goodness.
So do you ever walk there or no?
Sometimes. Yeah, why not? Or when I'm walking Ava, sometimes me and Alyssa will go together. That way she'll walk Ava and I'll go get groceries.
Nice.
Cute.
Okay. Well, thanks for the question.
Right. Now I'm nervous.
All right. No Phone Screener Friday. You're up next. What's your name?
Hey, my name's Zach.
What's up, Zach?
Hey, remember that time you guys did the show from a listener's house? What was that for, and would you do it again?
We would do it again. We did it from, they were the most charming family ever. They lived in a beautiful home in Edina. And we just said, hey, if you want to have our show from your house, let us know. And so they had us over. Brett, I took him flying. We became kind of friends after that. And so, yeah, we could do it again, but we have not been encouraged to do it again by the people in the suits.
And the sad part about that is that somebody would have to stay behind. So that kind of sucks for whoever has to stay behind and not be there.
It would be Vaughn.
I didn't want to say for sure, but yeah.
Vaughn would have to stay behind.
Thank you. All right. No Phone Screener Friday. You're up next. What's your name?
Tyler.
What's up, Tyler?
I just wanted to say that I feel bad for Carson.
How come?
Because I have a little stuffed animal. Like, he had his blanket.
Yeah. Did you lose it?
A few times and stuff.
Oh, he lost it a few times.
Did you find it
I still have it.
You still
but I've
have it.
lost
Thank
a few
goodness.
times.
Thank goodness, Tyler.
I'm
Thank
glad,
goodness.
Tyler. We did forget to mention one rule today, but this is very charming.
It is charming.
Tyler, you're very charming. How old are you, Tyler?
11.
11 years old.
Good
okay.
age.
Tyler, I'm so glad you listened to the show. Have a good weekend, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Now let's say the rule now before a bunch of 11-year-olds call in.
Well, we normally don't have kids on No Phone Screener Friday because, here's the reason why. A lot of the time, moms will call up and be like, okay, little Jenny, say hi. Hi. And it's cute, but is it the most interesting thing to anybody besides mom and little Jenny? Absolutely not. But
At least Tyler had something to contribute.
Tyler had something to say.
Yeah.
And little Jenny did not.
No.
So, okay.
Little Jenny.
Let's get back to the phone here. No Phone Screener Friday. You're on the radio. What's your name?
Hey, it's Cody. How you
What's
doing?
up, Cody? Go ahead, Cody.
I'm doing good. So I think it was funny that you guys were just talking about Britney Spears today because I seen a video on Instagram last night, and I was thinking to myself, it was a video of her performing on TRL back in like 2002 or something.
Okay.
Wow. To myself. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was thinking, I'm like, it's not like Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey had All I Want for Christmas, and that's her number one gem. Do you guys think that if Britney Spears had the support that she needed, do you guys think she'd be like one of the biggest female stars of the last like 30 years?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think that some people handle fame really well and some people don't. Some people are sexualized at a very too young age and some people are not. I think Mariah Carey was older when she started, so she had more control of what her sexualization by the record labels were doing. And she's probably like, no, I'll wear a short skirt, but I'm not going to wear a thong. Britney Spears was probably over-sexualized by the entire industry, and I think it messed with her head.
Yeah.
And I think that some people handle fame really well and some people don't. I mean, Mariah Carey's kind of a diva, but she's still chugging along, doing her thing. And I don't think Britney Spears was raised to have the mental strength to handle some of the ish that she went through.
Though
my opinion.
I would argue, though, that she still is one of the biggest female artists of the last 30 years.
No, she is.
Yeah.
No question. No question. But performing, recording, sustaining what they're...
Like sustaining, for sure. But here's a hot take. Would Mariah Carey be as sustainable throughout time if she didn't have All I Want for Christmas Is You?
No. It's a very good question.
Exactly. I don't think
Very
she
good
would
point.
be.
All right.
Hard-hitting questions here.
It is. The hard-hitting questions.
Let's get back to the phone here. No Phone Screener Friday. You're up next. What's your name?
My name is Paul from Cambridge.
Okay, what's up?
Well, I want to say good morning to everybody at Jenny in the Morning Zoo.
Shut up.
Second.
Yeah. Don't even dare hit
You didn't
that
say
horn.
this was in the rule. You didn't buzz the 11-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
I am looking forward to this weekend. I've got an annual tradition with my sons where we're going to go to the auto show downtown Minneapolis.
Auto show is downtown, the convention center this weekend. Yeah, I want to go up that Jeep hill. That looks cool. Anyway, go ahead.
That is fun. And then we go out for a nice dinner. So this year we're going to Fogo.
Ooh, Fogo.
How old are your children?
Yep. What's that?
How old are your children?
They turned 18 this year.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, so
Then
they'll
like
really
Fogo
appreciate Fogo.
Yeah.
I was like, if they're 8, they'll be like, whatever.
We talk about Fogo de
they're
Chao.
carnivores. Yeah.
They're carnivores.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You guys
yeah,
are going to have
for
the meat
sure.
sweats.
Yeah, the meat sweat.
I can't think of Fogo de Chao without thinking of the diarrhea scene from Bridesmaids, because they go to like a Fogo de Chao kind of a restaurant and they all get a little bit sick and they end up pooping in the sink and in the street.
In the street.
So
No.
yeah, hope that doesn't happen to you, but have a good time. Yeah.
Jenny in the morning. And the music. 101.3 KDWB.
Where's your little Dave Ryan show intro?
They-
you don't have
they-
anything fancy like that, do you?
They got rid of it.
They got rid of it.
All right, it's KDWB, No Phone Screener Friday. A couple of more phone calls. We're still having a good time. What's your name? Sorry, one more time?
Yellow.
And we'll move on.
All right.
KDWB, No Phone Screener Friday. What's your name?
Happy New Year, my beautiful people.
Hi, Carmen.
Hey, I have a what's on my radar this week.
Ooh, nice. What is it?
Have you guys seen Runaway on Netflix?
No. What is it?
I can't really give a lot because then it gives the whole detail of the show. It's eight shows. They're very short, but you really have to pay attention. The trailer is very misleading because you think it's about someone who ran away. No. It's very dark, on the edge of your seat kind of show.
Is it scary?
I would recommend it. No, it's not scary.
Okay.
It leaves you on the edge of your seat thinking, oh my God, what's going to happen next?
Ooh.
It's called Runaway, and it's
Runaway.
on Netflix.
You're going to watch it, Dave.
You know what? I do need a new binge thing.
do.
We're watching something that's it's okay. Thank you, Carmen. Have a good weekend. KDWB, No Phone Screener Friday. What's your name?
Yo, it's Juanita.
What's up, Juanita?
Yo, I need help solving a family debate.
Okay.
Okay.
Crackers or no crackers in chili?
No crackers.
Oh.
I feel like your chili should be able to sustain itself without crackers.
It's a good point. I'm going to say Tostitos scoops are way better because you scoop it out like a dip until you get tired of it, and then you finish the chili. Of course, sour cream, probably some cheese melted on the top, and maybe a jalapeno if you like that as well.
Dave is passionate about what goes with chili. I just say that you got to have cornbread. That's what
That's a good call, yeah.
Retweet on Jenny and Dave.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about chili cheese Frito?
You know, Frito scoops I really like. I've never tried the chili. You mean just by themselves or with the chili?
With the chili.
Overload of flavors.
Yeah, that feels like
overload.
too much.
It's too broad of a flavor palette.
No.
Oh, I was going to say, what side are you falling on, Juanita? You like the chili cheese Fritos with the chili?
I like the chili cheese Fritos with the chili or crackers. Everybody at my house says it's too much.
Yeah, I don't think crackers make sense because it is more of like a thick soup, if you want to call it soup or not. So I feel like it doesn't really like soak into the crackers enough.
Nothing wrong with that, though. I mean, you really can't go wrong with chili. I mean, it is chili after all. Juanita, have a good weekend. We love you over here.
Love you too.
All right. Bye-bye. Last call on No Phone Screener Friday. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Marissa, and I was just calling to see if you guys have seen the Black Phone 2. I said it's going to come out on Peacock. Is it like worth a watch?
I saw Black Phone 1. It was okay, but it wasn't worth like me running to the theater to see Black Phone 2. That's why I'm waiting for it to come out on streaming.
Okay.
Anybody
I
else in
have
the room?
not. No, I've not seen it. I know Carson saw it, but he sees everything.
But
Is
it
it
was-
scary? I think it's a scary movie. Yeah. It's a thriller horror. Yeah.
Let me live my life.
Anytime
Juan.
anyone mentions a movie or show, is it scary?
That's because I don't like scary things. And
Goodness.
isn't it this dude with big scary teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's Ethan Hawke. So
Okay.
you know it's supposed to be kind of frightening. Yes.
Okay.
And also, I want to say, oh my gosh, Jenny, I love your podcast. It's so funny. You guys are awesome, and have a great day.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you have a great day.
The podcast she's talking about is the Minnesota Goodbye, I'm assuming.
That's probably what it is.
That's probably the Minnesota Goodbye. And it's on every single day. And it's a lot of fun. We basically read emails and talk about stuff that we can't talk about on the radio. Can I give you a show, if you like creepy shows? One of my favorites is called It Follows.
Yeah.
And every time, I don't want to give away too much, but It Follows is basically if you hook up with somebody, there's a ghostly, awful presence that now haunts you.
Isn't that a movie?
Yes.
Okay.
And the only way to get rid of it is to hook up with somebody else. And it's so dark and creepy. It's called It Follows.
I've heard of that because every Halloween time I Google scary movies that aren't that scary and they say that one.
It's just dark and creepy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we can go on with that for a long time. Okay. We need a little help here because we do, everything on the show is, a lot of it is kind of like we plan it, but it doesn't always work out the way we want it to. Nope. And that's the situation today. So we do pros and cons every Friday about 8:00. And we're going to do pros and cons on winter and people who love winter and somebody else who's like, winter is horrible. So somebody dropped out on pros and cons. So we need a quick substitute. We're going to call onto the bench here. Yes, you are on the bench. Call in if you have a strong opinion. What do we need on?
We need somebody for pro winter.
Pro winter.
So if you love winter, if you love this time of year, you're living your prime, call please right now. 651-989-KDWB.
Because we have somebody who's coming in they're going to be on the phone to talk about how winter is awful and dark and cold and way too long. But we need somebody who loves winter. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I get to go cross country skiing and the ice castles and the winter carnival and blah, blah, blah. So call me if you can be pro winter and we'll do pros and cons coming up next on KDWB. It's Friday. I don't think I've ever looked forward to a Friday as much as I have this Friday.
Why you got a date?
I don't know. The football playoffs are on this weekend, and I just kind of want to sit around and make something in the crock pot and order DoorDash and scratch my dog.
Do you think Bernie will get DoorDash?
Ooh, scratch your dog.
I like to scratch my dog.
You disgusting man. Why would you say that on the radio?
That's not a euphemism for something else.
My dog.
I ended up scratching the dog.
Jeez.
I ended up choking a hog this weekend. Well, that's what you're alluding to.
You can't say that.
I just did choking the hog.
Started it.
You're the one that started it. I said
did.
scratching the dog. You know, you're like a 12-year-old boy that turns everything dirty.
No. Did you hear that?
No, you are.
You know, I got to do that today. I'm not looking forward to it, but at the same time, I am. My shoulders. I don't know if it's from working out too much or just being an old F.
Okay, talk about it.
My shoulders. I can't sleep on my side.
Oh.
So I got to go to Twin Cities Orthopedic, and then I'm also going to go for my pinky finger because I fell and landed and bent my pinky finger horribly out of shape a couple of weeks ago, and it's still tender and sore. And a lot of people, when I told this story, said I did the same thing and mine was broken. I had to have surgery. So I'm going to go over and get the X-rays and things like that.
Probably smart. Can you send us pictures of your X-rays though? Because I want to see if it is broken. I want to see the little bone.
I mean,
Okay.
maybe.
You have to be careful with that though, because one time I went to TCO for my wrist and I posted a picture of my X-ray on my Instagram story, and they said that was not okay to do because I think there was one little tab still open from another person.
That's not
So
your
just
fault.
be careful, right?
Yeah.
But I had to sign a whole document that was I've deleted all evidence of this.
Oh,
so just be careful if you
Okay.
take pictures
Yeah, I
that
have
you
no-
don't post anything.
You know what? I'll zoom in on the break. So that's kind of my Friday. What are you guys doing this weekend? Anything fun?
Well, I'm obviously going to be watching the Packers win tomorrow night, so that's exciting for me. And then I also have had this project of fixing the diesel heater in my camper van so I can go on trips and have heat at night. And so that's on my to-do list for the weekend.
I have where our speech tournament season is starting this weekend. I'm a head coach for a high school speech and debate team. So speech starts this weekend. But then I'm also seeing Regular Guy, and I think he's going to meet my mom this weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is Regular Guy is the nickname for the guy you're seeing now.
Yes, that is true. So I think we might, I don't know, watch some kind of playoff game. I don't know.
Is he a good kisser?
Yeah.
Is he a good kisser? Okay.
Yeah.
It's key. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
You ever kiss somebody for the first time and you're like, oh, God.
They put their whole tongue in your mouth and you're like, this isn't it.
Or they make their lips really stiff and go, it's like,
that noise too. That was probably me and my first kiss because the girl that I kissed had kissed people before me. It was my first time. And I remember just being like, I remember I felt her lips open and mine were very, and I was like, damn, I fumbled.
I didn't know either, Vaughn. My first kiss was like, I was like, I thought you puckered up.
Yeah.
I thought you went, and then she taught me. And once I learned how to do it, I was like, oh, wow.
And that was me trying to be modest because I didn't want to come straight on like, but she was like, hello, give me some tongue.
I get it. And when you kiss somebody for the first time and you have kissing chemistry.
You want to practice?
Shut up. That's magic. That's magical. It's like, oh, wow, there's something there. There was a really beautiful girl that went to my college, Pikes Peak Community College, the Harvard of the Rockies. Her name was Melissa. She's beautiful and way too pretty for me. And I went to kiss her one time on her front porch, and she opened her mouth and moved her jaw up and down. I look like
we should practice you and I right now.
It looked like a bass struggling for oxygen. And I'm like, man, you're beautiful. Do you not? You've never kissed any? Nobody's ever gave you any feedback.
For me, no. I remember my first boyfriend, which honestly I did not have until after I graduated high school. But when he came
don't feel bad.
When he came in for our first kiss ever, it was the pucker. And he just came in and I was like, this is the worst kiss I've ever had in my life. So I remember saying, could you put a little bit more zhuzh into it? That's what I said.
Oh.
And so then he came in again to pucker up, touch my lips, and then he just moved his face back and forth.
Well, that's what it looks like in a movie. And a lot of the time you don't really have any other education besides a movie.
Right, and your
he
pillow.
was kissing me like they kiss in a 1935 movie where they just shove their face onto the other person's face.
Yeah.
That's not romantic. Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
Hey.
Okay, I'm glad that the new boy is a good kisser. We're going to do pros and cons. We did find somebody who's going to help out with the pros and cons here. So we're going to go to Kelsey first with the cons of winter. And so you are anti-winter. I'm with you. But Kelsey, take it away. You're doing cons. You are anti-winter. Good morning, Kelsey.
Hi, good morning. All right. So my first reason is layers. I have to put on my coat so I don't freeze. I waddle to get in my car, get in, turn on the heat, buckle up, and then I am trapped. I'm roasting like a rotisserie chicken in a straitjacket. And can I take it off? Nope.
No.
I just sit there sweating, wondering why I live like this. It's also the never-ending battle of, do I bring my coat with me and lug it around while I shop at Costco, or freeze while walking back out to my car? Then with kids, every trip requires a wardrobe change. Bundle, unbundle, rebundle.
You're so right. Yes.
Yes. Speaking of cars, every day I play the game I never signed up for called Will I Die Today? Is it black ice? Is it wet pavement? It's a surprise. I am refreshing MN 511 like it's going to tell me the meaning of life. Nope, just to see if 94 is a skating rink. And can we also talk about what winter does to the human body? I am so dry all of the time. Itchy skin, bleeding knuckles, brittle hair, and it literally hurts to breathe. Yeah. Then there is the sun situation, or lack of sun. It rises at 8, sets at 4, and where are we during those precious hours of daylight? Inside, like cave dwellers with seasonal depression, staring at fluorescent lights. And my last point, December's Hallmark movie snow is long gone by January, and it stays until March as gray, crusty snort.
Yep.
Snow skirts lining every street, every parking lot. Yep. So yes, I am Team Con winter's aesthetic of depression beige.
That was very convincing.
Depression
wow.
beige.
Yes. Very eloquent.
Wow.
Thank you, Kelsey. That was beautiful. And now there's no winner or loser on this one. You're going to come down on one side or the other. We're not going to change minds here. But pro-winter, because there's got to be people who are pro-winter. And we found the one who is pro-winter. And her name is Rachel. Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning, Dave.
Let's talk about why you love winter.
So I love winter. I have always been kind of an outdoors girl. I like to ice fish, I snowshoe. I like to be outside, have campfires. Plus, my birthday is on New Year's Eve, so I'm kind of biased. There's always a big party.
Oh, yeah.
You have to embrace it. Just if you live here, there are things that you can get. There's electric clothes, electric socks, vests, things to keep you warm. Just like you would get sunscreen in the summer to stay and drink lots of water. There are things that you can do in the winter so that you're able to be outside and enjoy this beautiful state that we live in.
What is your next winter outdoor activity?
I love to ice fish. I'm one of those crazy people that will walk across a frozen lake and drill holes and sit there with a beer and have snacks and just enjoy the beautiful fresh air and the scenery. It's actually quite beautiful on the lake when it's frozen.
I've always wanted to get into ice fishing, mostly because I think it sounds fun to just like sit in a little hut and then like play cribbage all day, and then maybe you'll catch a fish.
Yeah, you can listen to podcasts. You can also be outside if it's like the wind is not with
you can sit on an upside down bucket. You ever sit on an upside down bucket?
Sounds fun.
Absolutely. They have lots of technology for things down to make it more comfortable. And it's just, I highly recommend it. Don't knock it till you try it. It's a lot of fun. And then just that adrenaline rush of pulling a fish up through the ice. It's a lot of fun. And if you're lucky, you get a walleye and you get dinner.
And you get dinner. Wow. Give me a good lake to fish on.
My favorite is probably Mille Lacs. That is kind of the walleye capital of Minnesota. Otherwise, we have a bunch. Big Sandy Lake up in McGregor, shout out. That's a great one. And you can even find some in the Twin Cities. There's a lot of great places to go. And even if you go just talk to your, guy at Cabela's, they can get you set up with just some basic gear. It doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. It's just a lot of fun.
I love that. Both of these are very convincing. So you got your pro and you got your con. Thank you, Kelsey, and thank you, Rachel.
You're so welcome. Happy Friday. Thanks,
Happy Friday. Winter pros and cons. I agree. You got to kind of embrace it, but I've not been embracing winter lately.
No, especially this winter when it seems like every side street that's not, a full highway is just made of ice.
Oh my gosh. When I went to St. Paul the other day for my wisdom teeth post-op, so many side streets the GPS was trying to take me on, slush and it was so, not even slush, piles of just straight snow.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
All right, thank you. We appreciate that. Pros and cons on KDWB. If you get an idea for a pro and con for next week, let us know. Send me a text at KDWB1. I think it's time for Jenny to close you're going to need it open, but you've been on Reddit. Close your laptop and tell us what you found on Reddit all this morning. Let's get started.
Jenny's been on Reddit.
What habits of girls did you only discover after getting a girlfriend or a wife? So this is for the men of Reddit, and it's kind of funny just because obviously as a female, I don't notice any of this.
Sure.
Your first one is that grooming and skincare take much more time than expected.
That was my first one. Yes. Especially with Julie. Julie would take an hour to sit at her makeup table and get ready. Yeah.
Another one is outfit choices are strongly tied to what, Bailey? What do you think outfit choices are tied to as a female?
Oh, are tied. Well, either the weather, but then also what your partner is wearing.
Okay, so this person said mood and context.
Oh,
so yes.
Yeah, context.
And I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Mood? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do I feel like being sassy today or do I feel like being cozy?
And how many times will I be changing? 17,000 times.
Yeah. Another one is talking through feelings matters more than quick solutions. The amount of times I have dated someone who doesn't allow me to just speak out what I want to talk about, and they must try to give me some kind of solution or play devil's advocate is astounding. Let us just talk, okay? We'll shut up eventually.
But sometimes we don't know what it is that do you want us just to listen?
That's why you ask.
Yeah.
You ask, do you want solutions or do you want an ear to just listen? You know? Another one is that they didn't realize how much hair ends up literally everywhere.
Jenny's.
Yes. Lord.
And like in places you don't expect as well. My college roommates swear that they still find pieces of my hair on their clothing 10 plus years later. And also the sheer number of pillows required on a bed apparently has no limit because we do love a good throw pillow. Women love to decorate and stuff like that. So these are things that you didn't discover till you had a girlfriend or wife or lived with a female. Before we got married, someone said my husband didn't understand why there should be trash cans in the bathrooms.
What?
Yes.
You wouldn't have a trash can in a bathroom?
Probably not.
Dave, what do you think? Back in your bachelor days, did you have a trash can in your bathroom?
100%. Yeah. For, Kleenex and, like if you pull a big old rat of hair out of the shower drain, you need to throw in the trash can.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. I'll ask you this, Dave. What is a body shower versus a full shower?
Just when you don't do your hair. I'm going to guess you don't do your hair. You just wash your pits and your bits.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then I will add on that there's the everything shower as well, which takes about 5 hours.
It does, because you have to exfoliate everything, and then you have to shave everything, and then you have to wash everything, and you're deep conditioning your hair and obviously shampooing your hair and all of that jazz. That's a full shower.
And then the last one, which I'm so guilty of, is that there's lotion, chapstick, lip balm, hair ties, maybe bobby pins, kind of just everywhere. I have a chapstick in every room in my house, practically. I have hair ties everywhere. I did just start whipping out the lotion to be in different rooms too, because I'm so dry this season. But there you go. These are things men learned about women after living with them.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know, now you know. Some follow-up text messages at KDWB1. My husband always complains that he finds my hair in his butt crack.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Another one, a shout-out request. White Bear Lake Girls Youth Hockey, 5 teams in Duluth this weekend. I had to switch to the iHeart app. Headed up 35 because you can listen to the iHeart app wherever you get a cell phone signal. And thanks for listening. Well, I appreciate that. Whatever happened with Dave swallowing the camera pill? It was a couple of weeks ago. They found nothing. Found nothing. So, and if you want to buy a used camera pill on eBay, just go search for used camera pill.
I still think we need to get like one of those giant cartoon like baby pins that we
like a diaper pin?
Like a diaper pin that we poke you in the stomach and see if it just goes beep.
That would be great. Seriously, would love that.
I think we need one
All
of
right.
those.
Coming back in a second on KDWB. Somebody, by the way, said Black Phone 2 was not as good as the first one, but my mom liked it. Okay. Good to know. Coming up on KDWB, we're going to talk to somebody who's got a bit of a dilemma, and I want to see if you have any input on this one. She's dating a guy that she really likes, but his family is a mess. Is she going to regret dating this guy and becoming closer and closer to his family, which is full of criminals and ne'er-do-wells? And we'll talk about that coming up next. See if you had any experience with that on KDWB.
101.3
KDWB. From the Arthur's Jewelers Weather Center, the best diamonds in the state.
Pretty typical January weekend ahead of us. Partly sunny today, a high of 33. Tomorrow it's going to be cloudy, a high of 26. And Sunday, partly sunny and 25.
This report is sponsored by Dean's Home Services.
If your furnace runs but struggles to keep you warm, don't wait until it quits for good to call for help. Dean's does heating maintenance to keep your home warm and safe. Right now, get a heating maintenance diagnostic for only $99. Schedule today at calldeans.com.
Hey, part of being a homeowner is all the fun little things you get to do. Like, okay, you need new windows or you need new, door from whatever. This one is a lot less expensive and it has such a great effect on your house and your lifestyle and just the way you feel. A clean carpet, a deep clean carpet from Zero Res. Zero Res will come in with their magical empowered water. There's no soap or shampoo. There's no residue left. And they will deep clean your carpet as clean as it will ever be again. They inject the water. They pull the water out in the same step. And you should see the dirt that comes out of carpets. You think your carpet looks clean. It looks okay. You'll be amazed at what they get out of your carpet. They can show you if you want to. You'll be amazed how much it changes the way your carpet feels. That little barefoot feel when you walk across your carpet, it looks a whole lot better. Don't try to do it yourself, but get a hold of Zero Res at 952-ZERO-RES or book online, ZeroResMinnesota.com. They always have a special going on, but you have to ask for it. Ask for the KDWB special, and it kind of depends. It changes week to week on what it's going to be, but they always give you some sort of a special deal because you heard it here on KDWB. So let's get the 2025 dirt and pet dander and all this stuff out of your carpet and call Zero Res and set that up. 952-ZERO-RES.
Beat the winter blues at the St. Paul RV Super Show, January 15th through the 18th at the St. Paul River Center. See the latest RV innovations, explore vendors, and catch RV seminars. For the kids, live trout fishing, games, and giveaways. Admission is free, so get out of the cold and find your next camper at the St. Paul RV Super Show.
Tanya, we have jobs that require to have a lot of pep in our step when we're on the mic, but let's be real, some days the pep ain't pepping, right?
I mean, 1,000,000,000%, Disney. But do you know about Red Bull Zero? Have you tried it yet?
Yes, I have. It's exactly what I've been looking for. I love my snacks, so I was looking for an option without sugar, and Red Bull Zero has the same energy blend as Red Bull, but bye-bye sugar.
Yeah, they use monk fruit extract instead, and it's just as delicious. The secret's out. Whenever we're doing a podcast or show, I keep a Red Bull Zero at hand.
We're kind of in a time crunch.
As soon as possible. Now.
Fast.
More and more people are saying yes to a guaranteed cash offer on their house because speed is everything. Get your guaranteed cash offer and a fresh start today at chrislindahl.com.
Terms and conditions apply.
The Twin Cities Auto Show is back, January 3rd through 11th at the Minneapolis Convention Center. Thinking about a new car, truck, SUV, or EV? Why run all over town when everything's in one place? Hundreds of vehicles all under one roof. And the best part? It's not a selling floor, just you and all the latest models to explore. Buy your tickets now at TwinCitiesAutoShow.com. And remember,
Gotta go to the auto show.
The road to Milan runs through St. Louis. See Ilya Malinin, Alyssa Liu, and Amber Glenn compete at the 2026 Prevagen U.S. Figure Skating Championships, January 7th through 11th. Be there as the 2026 U.S. Olympic Figure Skating team is named live. Tickets at usfigureskating.org.
Almost every one of us makes a New Year's resolution to get more fit or tighten up our love handles. That's great, but before you renew a pricey gym membership or meal subscription, you have to check out Sono Bello, where they're giving you 50% off your first area. That one spot you keep noticing in the mirror, your tummy, your hips, your arms, it can be gone in just one visit. Sono Bello doctors are the experts in micro-laser fat removal designed to remove stubborn fat and loose skin. Imagine catching a glimpse of your future self, and that one problem area is no longer in the picture. Let me encourage you to take advantage of Sono Bello's limited time offer. 50% off your first area and flexible payment options, so you can look amazing now and pay over time. Over 300,000 people have already trusted Sono Bello to get the body they've always dreamt about. Now it's your turn. Schedule your free consultation at sonobello.com/radio. That's Sono, BELLO.com/radio.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right. Y'all gotta try that Febreze car. Just right, just right, just right. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency. All over Febreze car clips right on your vent. You know my car's my happy place. Keep a smile on my face. When it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah, breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la. Pop, pop, it's showtime.
Bruno Mars is back.
Guess who's back again?
The Romantic Tour. Live in Minneapolis, US Bank Stadium, May 13th. With special guests Anderson .Paak as DJ Pee Wee and Leon Thomas. The brand new album, The Romantic, out February 27th. Sign up for pre-sale access at BrunoMars.com.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
We have no accidents at this time. There's a stall 35W southbound at Stinson on the right shoulder. 94 slow westbound from Highway 52 to 35E. Lafayette Freeway delays northbound from Plato to 94. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by NyQuil Intense Flu.
Honey, that flu keeping you up?
Yeah, I don't got this.
You need NyQuil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu symptoms with NyQuil Intense Flu. The nighttime sniffling, aching fever, best sleep with the flu medicine. You do got this. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
New year, new goals. And in this economy, a better money plan is more necessary than ever. I am Matt.
And I'm Joel.
We are from the How to Money podcast. And every week we help you to spend smarter, save more, and to make sense of what's going on out there.
If you want 2026 to be the year you finally feel in control of your money, we're here to give you the tools and advice to help you make it happen. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search How to Money, and listen now.
You can do more than listen on KDWB. You can watch The Dave Ryan Show. Just go to YouTube and search Dave Ryan TV.
It's Friday. It's KDWB. The sun is out. Oh, my God. It's not supposed to snow anytime this weekend. It might become a little bit cloudy later on today, but a balmy 32.
Ooh.
The days are getting longer. Life is getting better.
Life is getting better.
A little better all the time.
True facts.
Couldn't get much worse.
Yeah, life.
That's a Beatles song. Did you know that?
No. Sing it.
Got to believe it's getting better. It's getting better all the time. Couldn't get no worse.
Keep going.
I'm going to play that as a boss check.
Okay. What is it called?
Shut up, Vaughn. Boss, like the Beatles are dead. All
overrated.
of the Beatles, they're overrated. The Beatles, we're not going to get into this now.
Why, Iota?
Or is it Raina that's on the phone?
Rain is on the phone.
Raina has a question, and when you have a question, you got to ask wise people that will give you some good advice. But they weren't available.
No, not at all.
So here we are, Raina. Tell me your story, and we'll see if we can help you out a little bit.
Hey, yeah.
How are you?
So I am dating this person, and his family is kind of a mess. Like, he has 3 brothers, a dad, and his mom's not in the picture.
Okay.
So one of his brothers has been to jail for drug possession.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. Another brother robbed a liquor store and then threw the gun into the ditch right outside of the liquor store. So his prints are all over it. Such a dumbass.
So prints are all over. So he thinks that a good place to throw the gun that he probably stole in the first place is, get rid of the evidence, throw it in the ditch. They found it. Fingerprint evidence went to prison.
Jail.
How long was he in prison?
Yeah, 8 years.
8 years in prison. Yeah. Don't rob a liquor store with a gun.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
But the good news is the third brother is actually normal, hasn't gotten into any trouble.
So there's three brothers and then your guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But then also his dad almost went to prison for stealing converters, like catalytic converters.
Oh, okay. Catalytic converters. Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. So he's kind of awful too. Like he raised 2 good sons and 2 bad sons.
Okay. So I mean 50-50?
50-50.
Yes,
Not
bad. So
and again, his mom's not in the picture. So
okay.
Sure.
But your guy's good.
Yes, yeah, he is good. He is good. And then I'm good, I guess. Like, I do well. I make good money, and I drive an Audi. And I
humble brag. I drive an Audi.
I like that.
What year is your Audi?
She's like,
it is newer.
Okay.
The thing, here's my concern. Like, they're going, his family, the bad ones, they're going to know that we do well financially. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like they're going to come to us and ask for money. Like, hey, I need $800 or I'm getting kicked out of my apartment. Help me out. The thing is, my family is pretty regular. Like, no one in my family has ever been to jail. I don't know. I'm kind of worried because I don't really want to deal with a family that does stuff like that.
Valid concern, though. I mean, seriously, especially if they all live nearby and you're doing well, there will be times, and I've had this in my family. My family, certain people will hit me up for money, and I just don't anymore. I just really don't. But they'll, but I think it will happen. They're going to hit you up for money. And then they become bitter. They'll be like, well, you've got a nice house. You got plenty of money. Good. Because Julie had that happen in her family. Half the family had money. The other half were kind of losers. And they would, and if you didn't give them money, they would get very angry.
Really?
Very angry.
Interesting.
Like throw things
as
angry.
If like they're entitled, you mean? Like entitled to your money?
Not entitled necessarily, but like you've got an extra $800. You just got back from, the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is I would say approach with caution, but I would say if your boyfriend is a good buffer with that family and knows how to handle them, then I don't think you have anything to worry about. But I'll bet there are people listening who it's like, yeah, I married into this family and they're after us for money or rent money or a place to stay way too often.
But it's like, it's always something.
It's always
probably.
something.
Yeah, someone did text and say, is she dating my ex?
Another text says, break up with him. It's not worth the drama. But you care about this guy, and that's easier said than done. Because you're going to lose a guy that you really, really care about and you'll miss for a long time.
Right.
Not because of him.
Right. Because of the bad ones.
Because of the bad ones.
Quote unquote.
Jenny, you come from a trashy state. Have you had a lot of this happen where you lived in Wisconsin?
I can't say that I have. Luckily, I mean, I have some trashy relatives who are just awful that I would highly recommend straying away from if you do try to get involved in them. But like the rest of us in the family are great,
Yeah.
I don't think that shines a light on who we are as people. We are separate from those relatives,
right.
I
feel like everyone's family, like in any family, they have, the quote unquote bad ones in the family. And I see what Raina's concern is though, because her bad ones are really close to the one that she's with because they're his brothers. So that makes sense. Like versus, a cousin. Like, I got that cousin that's been to jail a few times.
Yeah, they're like very accessible. And
right,
I'm going to guess, did they all live here locally?
They're all nearby. Yeah.
They're all nearby. Okay.
And, but one other question, like, I'm just curious about people's thoughts on this. Like, do we think this is a genetic thing?
Oh,
that's
in their blood.
I think it's a parenting thing.
Yeah,
I think it sounds more like a parenting thing. I don't know, maybe genetic is, stupid is genetic.
Yeah.
I'm joking. But I think that if dad was like on parole for stealing catalytic converters, that's probably just the tip of the iceberg that you might know about dad. I think it's just probably not the best parenting. And parents, really, I mean, come on, they have such an impact on how their kids behave. And ask a teacher. Teachers will be like, I got a bad kid, then I met the parent and I understood why.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure it happens all the time. Let us know. Send me a text or call me and let Raina know whether you've been down that road before with a family that, it's like, okay, they're kind of, I don't want to say mooches, but there's always a problem and it's never their fault and they need something and they look at you who you have an abundance of resources and they'll be like, well, you should give me the $800.
We do have a lot of text messages saying, I'm currently in a 1-year relationship with somebody like that. And I just straight up told him from the jump, we're never helping people. Nobody's ever going to live here. And he totally agrees. So I guess it's just a matter of having a real honest conversation with your boyfriend. And this one also agrees. A good kind of conversation to have with your partner. If we were ever to get married, we need to agree that we are not giving them money or letting them live with us.
Let me ask you, here's what I think an important question. How does your boyfriend or partner feel? Is he like, well, they're good guys. They just have some bad things happen to them. I gave my brother $2,500 and, what does your boyfriend feel about it? Is he like, no, don't want to help? Or is he like, I got to help here and there?
I mean, he's more on the keeping his boundaries with them.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's set like, I'm definitely never going to help them.
That makes sense.
We've only been dating since the summer. Like it's serious, but it's not like we're not married or anything. So, but I think that sounds like a good idea to have those conversations to really understand.
Like under no circumstances and make the first answer no.
Yeah.
Because once you loan one person money one time, it's like feeding a stray cat. they'll be back because they know you've got it. So I would say no from the jump, like you said. Here's a text message at KDWB1. It says, I married somebody with a bad family that is similar. 11 years later, we're getting a divorce, and his family was a big reason. Always asking for money, always drama. And my husband was the only good one in the military, college graduate. He eventually was sneaking money to them to not cause problems with us. And I found out about it. Not good.
Yeah. But then other people are saying, like, I understand her concern, but all she has to say is no to the money questions. Don't punish a good guy for the actions of his family.
Yeah, but it's just hard that, like, if you do end up intertwining your lives financially, that then, like, is her boyfriend really going to say no to his family if they are in dire need?
And that's the thing. I mean, seriously, if my XYZ relative said, I'm going to lose my house, I'm going to live in my car, then I'm going to want to help.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So,
interesting.
Good luck. I would say the best answer we got is probably talk to him and just be firm from the beginning that the answer is always going to be no. But then, good luck.
Thank you.
Raina, the good news is you got a good one. And that's the hard bit. It's hard to leave somebody who is good just because of other things that are out of their control. We'll be back in a second. You can't make this stuff up. Coming up in a second on KDWB. Actually, I think Stephanie's coming in. Yeah. Stephanie may be here to tell us things that are going on this weekend. She had a really good recommendation last week for the gingerbread house display, or a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. For the gingerbread house display. And a friend of mine went to, and she said it was delightful.
Oh, lovely.
So she's always given us some off the beaten path things, like the auto shows in town this weekend. Everybody knows about that one. She'll give you some things that don't always pop up on your radar. And we'll talk to Stephanie next.
From the Arthur's Jewelers Weather Center, the best diamonds in the state.
Not warm temperatures, but definitely not frigid temperatures this weekend. It's going to be partly sunny with a high of 33 today. Tomorrow, cloudy and 26. And then Sunday, partly sunny and 25.
This report is sponsored by Postman Law.
As an attorney and a mom, I know how busy life gets. After an accident, think of Postman Law as your personal to-do list. We'll deal with the insurance, the medical bills, even help you find the right doctor so you can focus on what matters most.
Call 844-POSTMAN. Attorney Advertising.
Season 2 of Unrivaled Basketball is here. It just kicked off on Monday. There's a ton of games happening this weekend, including tonight. There's a game at 6:30. There's a game at 7:45. And you're asking, well, where can I watch these games? Games air on TNT, True TV, and HBO Max. So it's super easy to watch them. And also, if you've never heard of Unrivaled Basketball, it's this new innovative 3-on-3 style that keeps the game moving super fast. And it includes so many stars from the WNBA, like Paige Beckers and Courtney Williams. If you love the high intensity hoops, this is a league you've been waiting for. There's just so much action and star power aligned with this. And as a fan, it's just cool to see that kind of a stacked lineup. There's games happening all weekend long, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Once again, you can watch them on TNT, True TV, and HBO Max. And it's just a different basketball experience because, we're used to watching 5-on-5 players. This is 3-on-3 style. So it's just a much faster pace with a higher energy. And every athlete is allowed to shine. So if you're looking for something to watch on TV tonight, tune into TNT or True TV to watch some Unrivaled Basketball for Season 2. Are you tired of paying sky-high real estate commissions? Meet my friends at the Leo Agency. They're local full-service realtors who handle all the details so you don't have to, and they'll save you thousands of dollars in commission fees. Sellers pay half the normal listing commission, and buyers, the Leo Agency actually shares their commission with you, and it's not just a few $100. We're talking thousands of extra dollars in your pocket. Here's the best part. If you're planning to both buy and sell a home anytime in 2026, you qualify for their list for free guarantee holiday offer, where you pay $0 in listing commission to the Leo Agency when they sell your home. The special offer ends January 31st, so don't delay. Visit chooseleo.com or call Ben at 952-952-HOME and learn more today. That's chooseleo.com or 952-952-HOME. The Leo Agency, changing real estate for good.
Attorney Advertising, Top Dog Law, paid actor dramatization. Top Dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success. TopDogLaw.com. I told Top Dog in 2026.
Take your time, just in your own words. Tell me why you're on War of the Roses.
We both have an Apple Watch, right?
Their relationship is too close at this point, and I think he's using. One girl decides to sit on Adam's lap in the pool.
She came home, and I noticed scratches on her back.
was wrong. What else can I say, girl? Can't you play my head and not my
I checked his phone. Sometimes you kind of get the urges to.
I was drunk, I was gone. That don't make it right, but I promise there were no feelings involved.
He has this like blue, nice peacoat, but he comes home and I've been noticing these like long women's hairs stuck to it.
So she strips down, and while she's walking into the bathroom, I see something stuck to her. So I pull it off. I'm like, what the hell is this?
How long has this been going on?
You're f***ing Robert, I know it.
So my boyfriend was caught with second-degree burns from chocolate syrup that he was using to pleasure himself with. We are rekindling our relationship. We basically asked him out right in front of me. Like, we have to go out sometime.
My ex-boyfriend, he needed a place to live. He can live in my snowmobile trailer.
It's my fault, but you gotta believe me when I say it only happened once.
What? I mean, this is crazy. Can we just have like a conversation like real people? Are you schooling her?
You know what? Can you be a little bit more insecure? This is
She said, save your apologies. Baby, I just gotta know. How long has this been going on?
It's been a long time coming, and I'm sorry. You're a piece of work. You're a piece of work. Because what?
I'm a piece of work?
Believe that this is an ex-girlfriend. Just delete that.
You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately.
You go all hang out with your slut brigade every
Whoa, the slut brigade.
Okay, so then you're admitting it now. You're admitting it. Like, I caught you before and you were lying, and now you're admitting it.
And you're sending her roses instead of me?
She said, boy, tell me honestly, was it real or just for show?
She lied and said that her birth control didn't work, so she was already pregnant. So then they had sex without any protection. That's how she got pregnant.
Ooh, that's a dirty trick.
So she tricked him.
I'm sorry, is there any truth to this?
How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me.
Your husband put us up to this. Maybe you owe him an explanation.
Yep.
Trick a woman into saying things?
But we trick men too, to be fair. We're
trick
equal
men most of the
opportunity.
time.
Listen, I had to have sex. Listen, I had to save my job.
I've heard guys squirm on War of the Roses before. You are not even able to complete a full sentence.
I even my psychic had told me that we were soulmates and that, we would have a family. And I just know that this is the right guy.
Okay, well, you realize that sounds pretty psycho.
I've been feeling it lately, baby.
CapitalOne.com for details.
Now live on streaming video. KDWB's Dave Ryan Show is now on YouTube every morning starting at 7 a.m. Just search Dave Ryan TV.
We are talking to Stephanie. We do this every Friday to find out some things that are going on in the Twin Cities that you might want to go out and do. Hi, Stephanie.
Hello.
Oh, wait, try one more time. There you go.
Hello,
There you are.
go.
Last week you had mentioned like a gingerbread house up in I don't know.
Yeah, Minneapolis, Norway houses.
Yeah. And two people, a friend of mine went. She said it was great. She took her kids. And then I just got a text message at KDWB1. And it says, I love Stephanie. We also went to the gingerbread thing when we heard it on the radio. And it was awesome.
Oh, good.
So
we're making an impact. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Good. What do we got this week?
All right. Last week we went a little more classic, like ice castles and, music at Como. But this is like oddball, silly goose weekend, I think. So the first thing I found is the classic 80s movie, Pee Wee Herman. He's back on the big screen this week in Minneapolis. There's 2 showtimes on Sunday. It's $8 to get in. Pee Wee's Big Adventure on Sunday at the Trilon Cinema. That's in South Minneapolis. Noon and 8:15.
It's a classic movie. Yeah.
Classic. I was a big Pee Wee kid, so.
Also, the
Trilon
Theater is great.
Yeah. Yeah. The next one I have is Tap Room Brawl.
basically pro wrestling right there in a tap room in the brewery at Utica.
What?
Yes. They're just going to set up a ring in the tap room, and there's Northern Lights Wrestling is the name of the place, or the wrestlers that are coming in. They have a bunch of rounds going on. Tickets are $20 for adults and $15 for kids up front, and then $5 more the day of. That Saturday night at 6 o'clock.
Saturday, tomorrow night, 6. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
At Utapils, did you say?
Yes.
Okay.
I love Utapils. Yeah, good place. All right, the third one I found is if you want to try something new this weekend, there's a family curling day in Richfield. They're going to have all the equipment provided, hot chocolate in their park building, and you can just come out and try it. I mean, have you ever tried curling before?
Not even once.
I haven't either. I kind of want to.
I have a friend who does it like he's on a team. He's really into it. Yeah.
Did you guys not do it at the holiday party last year?
No, because you and Vaughn went out to do
Jenny's
it.
over there
and
dominating.
No one told me that they were leaving, so I thought everyone went to the bathroom. And then it was like 25 minutes later, and they're like, "Oh, we just went curling." I was like, "Cool, I've been sitting here alone."
Well, you could have backed
Honestly,
your
David,
ass up.
it's because nobody picked her to be on the team.
Yeah, no one picked me.
But me and Jenny had a great time.
Yeah, we had a good time.
It was so fun. You should try it, Bailey.
Okay.
Okay, here's your chance tomorrow, 2 to 4 in Richfield at Donaldson Park. It's called
Amazing
Family Curling Day. And then the silliest of things is tricycle jousting is happening on Sunday from noon to 5 at Under Pressure Brewing. You can register to get in their brackets, and I saw pictures of it. You just get on a tricycle and joust with like a noodle. I don't know how you win.
I was
at
going to say,
jousting.
not anything sharp or dangerous, no.
But you do have to be 21 years old to participate. But costumes are encouraged. No long capes or dresses that can cut in the horse legs, But just a silly little thing to do. That's Sunday from noon to 5 at Under Pressure.
Pool noodle. Love that.
So funny. And then if you're just looking for a chill night, there is a vinyl night. All David Bowie all night. Apparently he was born and died on like the same weekend. The days fall this weekend. So they're celebrating Bowie vinyl night at Padraig's Brewing in Minneapolis tonight at 7 p.m.
Cool.
My sister would love that. She loves David Bowie. Cool.
Okay. That's what I got for you.
Yay.
Well, let's go over these again, Steph. So, and by the way, if you miss any of these, they will be on Dave Ryan Show on Instagram, and they're also on Stephanie.Rosner, Rosner, on Instagram. And Stephanie's also a realtor. And if you're looking for a house or changing houses or buying or have questions about whatever VA loans, Stephanie can help you out.
Yes.
So get a hold of Stephanie. Just send her a DM. Oh, wait, let's go one more time.
All right. Number 1 is Pee-wee's Big Adventure on the big screen at Trilon Cinema, Sunday, noon and 8:15 in the evening.
I'm here for that.
All right. You're going to go?
Probably. I love Pee-wee.
Me too. Number 2, the Tap Room Brawl live wrestling at Utapils Brewing is tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. You have to get tickets online ahead of time, by the way. Family Curling Day at Donaldson Park in Richfield tomorrow from 2 to 4. They'll have all the equipment out there for you, and you just come and try it out. Tricycle Jousting Sunday from noon to 5 at Under Pressure Brewing in Golden Valley. And the last one was Bowie Vinyl Night tonight at Padraig's Brewing at 7 p.m.
Yeah, okay. Lots of stuff going on. If you missed any of this, like I said, Stephanie.Rosner on the gram.
Thank you, David.
Stephanie.
Thank you.
We love that you come in. We appreciate you. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, too.
Do Dave's Dirt coming up in a second on KDWB. Guess what? Basketball used to be America's third favorite sport. It was, let's see if I get this right here, football, then baseball, then basketball. But another sport has replaced basketball as our third favorite sport. You want to guess what it is? Don't guess out loud.
I won't.
But guess, and we'll see whether you got it. On Dave's Dirt, coming up next on KDWB.
101.3 KDWB. You can't make this stuff up.
Did you make a resolution to be less attached to your phone? You're really not alone. A new survey found that half of us said we want to reduce our phone time this year. So some of the biggest phone habits that people want to kick in the new year: scrolling before bed. I've heard it's bad for several things. It fires your brain up when your brain needs to be slowing down. The blue light is bad for your,
retinas.
I don't know, maybe.
Probably.
Sure, might as well be.
Your rhythm.
Yep, your rhythm,
Your
circadian rhythm, something like that.
something.
Yeah. Looking at social media as soon as you wake up. Again, I don't do it as soon as I wake up. I go to the shower, let Bernie out, do my hair, because, when your hair looks like this, you've got to spend some time on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sure.
What'd you say? I turned you off. What'd you say?
It's okay. It's so luscious and long.
Luxuriant, I like to call it. Yeah, luxuriant locks. Looking at your phone while you're talking to somebody. I do it all the time.
Constantly.
Oh, my God. It's so bad. Being on your phones during meals instead of focusing on the food and the company. Again, there's a lull in the conversation. You pick up your phone to see how many likes you got on your latest dog photo.
I would like to know, Bailey, since you are new into dating regular guys, do you guys feel like your phones stay put down when you're hanging out?
Yeah, because we have plenty to talk about still. Right now.
Eventually you'll get to the phase of all right, we're at dinner. I'm going to look at my phone real quick.
Right. And I think though, if we are in public and we are looking at our phones, we're both looking at it at the same time and we're just doing it quick, okay, down. And then we can be, present.
That'll change real quick.
Yeah, probably. I always feel depressed when I go to a restaurant and there are people who are clearly well into a marriage or something, and they're just sitting quietly on their phones at the dinner table.
Can I tell you, from my perspective, there is some peace to that.
Yeah.
Because, you've been talking for the last 20 years or whatever.
And you're over it.
There's not a whole lot else you want to talk about. So it's okay. There is some peace to picking up your phone and looking at your phone. But during the whole dinner, no. If you don't really have anything you want to say, why have dinner together?
Why are you at dinner?
Yeah.
Right. But it's a comfortability thing. You comfortable enough with this person, I can't pronounce that word, that you don't have to say anything. You guys can just sit in each other's presence.
See, I can feel that if you're at home, on a couch. Then you can sit together on your phones at home. But out and about, come on.
Another thing people are trying to kick with their phones is constantly checking for notifications, to pick up your phone to see if there's anything there, and then recording everything instead of enjoying the moment. It's so true. If you look at your phone, I've probably got over 1,000 videos on my phone.
Same.
And do I look at them? No. I'll go to a concert and I'll video something, oh my God, I love this song.
Yeah.
Do I ever look at it? No.
How do you have the space on your phone for 1,000 videos?
I just do. I don't know. I
Buy
got
the
the big
space.
storage, I guess. I don't know.
I'll tell you right now, I have...
I was going to say, let me see how many I have.
1,680 items in just my videos.
Just videos?
Yeah.
How do you have that much space?
I think
oh my gosh.
iPhones have different levels of storage that you can keep. So
dang, I have 309 videos, and that's too many.
I have 3,384 videos.
3,000?
That's more than me.
3,000?
Oh, here's mine. Okay, I will tell you mine. I don't even know where it says it.
Yeah, hit the way they changed
the
iPhone.
1,201 videos.
What?
Yeah.
I'm
Billy's
so jealous.
What just happened?
Literally, anytime I record a video and I have to send it to Vaunt, I'm hold on, I have to record this one, send it to you. Got to delete it off my phone. So I have.
Android.
Anyway.
All right. So there's You Can't Make This Stuff Up. On KDWB, proudly brought to you by the Leo Agency. Right into Dave's Dirt on KDWB. Interesting from John Mulaney. He posted last night, and I will read it to you. John Mulaney was supposed to be in town this Sunday night.
Yes.
And he decided that he is not going to do it. And if I can find the text here, I'll read it to you.
I have it.
Yeah, you got it, Vaughn? Go ahead and read it.
He said, to everyone in Minneapolis, my shows at the Armory this weekend will be postponed. What's happening in your city is heartbreaking. I hate to postpone shows in a town going through such awful challenges and such grief because it feels unfair to the audience. Still, I don't feel comfortable asking thousands of people each night to leave their homes, gather at the venue, and then make their way home when the situation is so unsafe. Tickets for this weekend will be honored for the respective days of, and then he gave some dates in February and said sorry to anyone who's disappointed.
Is it February?
No, April.
Did I say February?
Yeah.
I meant April.
I was going to say, I think it's April. just to clarify.
Yeah.
So
And
everyone
I'll tell you what,
won tickets,
can I bring this up right now? Let's give away John Mulaney tickets right now for his postponed show, which is now going to be in April.
Mhm.
But we still have tickets that were going to be good for this Sunday show.
Yeah.
They'll be good sometime in April. So if you want to go see John Mulaney, I'll take a random enthusiastic caller at 651-989-KDWB. So if you want to go, you're like, oh man, I really want to go. That'd be fun. We'll get you into the show. 651-989-KDWB. Not a particular number caller. Just sound enthusiastic and interested, and especially know what station you're calling and what you're winning.
Please.
Okay?
If you're looking for something to watch this weekend, now streaming on Netflix is the rom-com People We Meet on Vacation, which is based on the Emily Henry novel. I did read that. I did like it. It is very corny and predictable, but Rotten Tomatoes is getting it, giving it an 88% fresh rating. And then Netflix is going to adapt 2 more of Emily Henry's books, Funny Story and Happy Place, which Jennifer Lopez is apparently going to be producing. And then other studios have bought the rights to her other books, which is Beach Read and Book Lovers, which I've read both of those ones. I haven't read the other ones that Netflix is getting. And I don't know, Emily Henry's books are corny, but I like them.
Yeah, they're good. They're palatable. David Bowie's childhood home is going to be restored and open to the public in 2027. So he grew up in Southeast London, and obviously, like, David Bowie was a really big deal. He is passed now. My sister has a David Bowie tattoo. She loves him so much. And now you can go to his house. And I think that's a good idea in general with any like big artist that, you know, had a big impact. Like, why not turn their childhood home into a little museum?
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I want to go see Graceland, which was not Elvis's childhood home, but I'm watching. There's a new movie like produced by Priscilla Presley, and it's on Netflix. And it was like the number 2 movie on Netflix last night. So we started watching it, and I think they filmed it at Graceland because, you know, Priscilla has access, I'm sure. And it's just really interesting. And she was 14 years old when she first started dating Elvis Presley. And he was 20, 22-ish, something like that. And from the perspective of the film, he was very respectful. And they'd start making out and be like, no, Scylla, we can't do that. We can't go too far. We got to keep this under control.
Was it The Fall and Rise of Elvis Presley that you watched?
It might have been.
Yeah, so he's also, there's going to be a new Baz Luhrmann, who made the Elvis movie with Austin Butler.
Yes.
Found, like, as he was making that movie, found all of this, like, behind the scenes footage of when Elvis, like, went back to touring and did, like, his stuff in Vegas. And so there's going to be a new Elvis, like, in concert movie, and it's called Epic Elvis Presley in Concert, that comes out in February, and it's going to be in IMAX. Me and my mom, that's all we talk about. Truly all we talk about now. We're just like, have you seen? Look at this trailer. Anyway, I love the Elvis.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I'm all excited for all the Bruno Mars we've been getting. We're going to do the world premiere of his new song that comes out. Or we're going to do it at 9 o'clock, so I won't give you a little clip. I will tell you, though, there's talks about him performing at the Grammys, which is February 8th. And somebody already posted on the music video for his new song this morning. They said Bruno Mars has been releasing the same song for the past 10 years. Bruno clapped back. And he said, and you never been ish all your life.
Whoa.
Real quick clap back. I don't think it was necessary from either end, but, you know, people are going
to. I get it, Vaughn. It's kind of like when somebody says, oh, you're a has-been. And it's like, well, you're a never was.
Oh, right.
And it's like, okay. And I think there's some truth to that. All right. Why not? Fortnite and South Park, Born in Chaos, drops today. Here's a part of the trailer they released. It is also the return of the Stick of Truth. So let's check out the trailer and see what we got.
I'm gonna find you, Kyle. I found Cartman. Hey, fellas. I still didn't get an invite. Oh, my God. That was so epic. I can't believe how much we low-key pwned you guys. We're low-key unbeatable. And then I was all low-key totally taking Kyle down. And then Kenny low-key took Stan out. And
all right, I've heard enough. It's not that I don't like
Thank
it.
you.
I've played enough.
If you're looking for a new hobby in 2026, these are hobbies that seem to attract the kindest people. Dave has one of them. Bird watching is on the list. There's also pottery and ceramic arts, crochet.
I want a potter's wheel. That's one of my next missions is get a potter's wheel.
You should get one.
Well, see, then I can sell pottery like Fallon sells her art.
Yeah.
And like make little things on the wheel.
Yeah. Dave, what is that? Oh, it's a bowl? Really? Why is it flat?
Shut up.
I just think of you like in Ghost with you're doing your pottery wheel and then it's, oh, my love. Have you seen Ghost?
Yes, I have, Bailey.
Have you
Yeah,
seen Ghost, Dave?
I've seen
Dave,
it. Yeah,
You're
ditto.
doing the pottery, and
Ditto.
your ghost partner is there behind you.
Yeah, ditto.
I think what you should do is make a bunch of phallic items.
Ooh.
Or just like pretend like you're going to make something phallic and then turn it into something crazy cool. And people are like, that's not what I thought that was going to be. That's what I see on TikTok all the time. All right, moving on. More hobbies that attract kind people. Beekeeping's another one. Hiking, woodworking, board gaming, which I don't know, where do people gather to play board games?
Oh, yeah. Sure they do. Yeah. Bailey does on her D&D night. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's right.
Well, that's a tabletop game. It's different, but it's great.
Another one is gardening. Maybe volunteer at your community gardening.
Yes, that's fun. Do that.
What is bonsai? That's a hobby?
The little trees. Think of like Karate Kid, where Mr. Miyagi has got the little bonsai tree and he's teaching Daniel-san how to clip the bonsai tree.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I know it's a tree. I don't know how that's a hobby. And another one is reading. So if you're looking for hobbies this year, here you go.
Dave, you were going to tell us about the third most popular sport in America. I just don't want you to forget about that.
Thank you. Yes, it is soccer. Yes, I would have totally forgotten about that one. It has surpassed basketball as the third most popular sport in America. I respect soccer. I totally respect people who play soccer for their high school or college team or whatever. But I'm so conditioned on American football and the speed and how, in soccer, to me, I just don't understand it to the point. And I know I'm wrong because, like the Brazilians and the Italians, they're crazy about their soccer. They're crazy.
Yeah. Regular guy has a season pass to all of the soccer, like the Loons games.
Yeah.
The people who like soccer really like soccer.
And I totally respect that. But I want a game where it's like, constant scoring and action.
See, that's funny that you say that about football because I feel like football is like you fight a guy in the middle and you go back and forth a little bit and then it's a timeout.
Yep.
And then you're just sitting and waiting for the next one.
Here's why football is such a perfect sport because sometimes it's like that. But out of nowhere, there can be a 93-yard touchdown run or a last-minute touchdown pass or a last-minute interception. The thing about football, I was talking about this with my son-in-law, Justin, the other day. I said it's the perfect sport because any play can turn into the play of the game in an instant. And it's just so exciting. And that's why America loves football.
You know what sport goes on and never dies? Air hockey. So I think that one is back and forth, click, 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 click. That's nice.
Yeah, that's a good point, Bailey. Thank you for that.
One.
Yeah.
The Emmys are going to get ready to launch a new award this year called the Legacy Award, which honors TV shows with a lasting industry impact. Now, to be eligible for the Legacy Award, the shows have to have been on for 5 seasons at least, 60 episodes, and demonstrate some sustained relevance or influence. Let's go around the room real quick. I personally think, and I put money on Friends will be one of the first recipients.
Describe the category again.
It's the Legacy Award. So, just one of those shows that has a lasting impact. 60 episodes,
Cheers,
5
probably.
seasons, and demonstrates sustained relevance or influence.
How far back do we go?
Yeah, that's what I was
It's Legacy, so I would imagine all the way back.
I would say Cheers, probably.
Three's Company?
Oh, gosh, Jenny.
Sure.
I don't know. I thought that was a classic.
Company.
It was great. It was a campy, very funny classic. I would say I'd go Friends.
Yeah.
And I would say Seinfeld too.
I love Seinfeld.
Yeah, The Office.
The Office. Yeah, there's the one. Yep.
Oh, that's my favorite.
What about Gossip Girl?
No.
Oh, okay. Never. Well, it's a legacy in my eyes.
All right. That is the dirt on KDWB. Is it your theory, Jenny?
Not my theory.
Okay.
I saw it on social media, but I do agree with it.
It's a theory about before you marry someone, this must happen. What do you think it is? And I kind of agree with this one because I think it's important. What is it that before you marry somebody, this must happen? And we'll also play the brand new Bruno Mars coming up first in just a few minutes on KDWB.
Soto Bello wants 2026 to be the year that you feel great and look great. So they're bringing back their best deal. 50%